Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be decluttering my makeup collection, and you guys know I have started this series on my channel where I go through my drawers back here and just declutter products. So today we're going to be doing my primers. I was actually going to combine this video where I do primers and powders, but I feel like it was going to be way too long, so I just went ahead and just did the primers for today's video. I do have another one that is coming up where I declutter my eyeshadow palettes, and that one alone is going to have to be maybe 2 videos because I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes in my collection. But yeah, today we're going to be going through the drawer, picking out the primers that I don't use, picking out the primers that I do use, and just kind of separating them and just organizing my primer drawer so you guys will see the ones that I'm tossing, the ones that I'm keeping. And just to give you guys a heads up, I have tossed some primers that you guys are going to be like, girl, why are you getting rid of that? But the reason why I'm doing this is because they have been in my drawer for probably over a year. I have not really touched them, and I just need to go ahead and just kind of minimize my collection as a whole. So yeah, that is what we're doing in this series, minimizing my collection, getting rid of some products that I don't use, products that are expired, and just cleaning out my collection. So I'm super excited for today's video. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this series. So if you guys are interested in seeing my primer declutter, then let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, girls, so this is what we are dealing with. We're gonna go ahead and go through all of these primers. Hopefully I can narrow it all down because I feel like I don't need this many primers in my collection. So starting off, we're gonna talk about the Remy London Stay Matte Primer, which I am definitely gonna keep. You guys already know I love this primer, so I'm gonna keep this one. This one does keep my T-zone, you know, pretty matte all day long, so I like to keep this for the T-zone area, and I also like to also use it around my entire face, but I really like to focus this primer on my T-zone since I do have an oily T-zone, so I am gonna keep this. Then I have the NYX Soft Focus Primer. This is kind of similar to the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So you guys see that I put a good little dent into it, but I'm actually gonna keep this because I do like how this smooths out my skin. So I'm gonna hold on to this one as well. Then my Too Faced Hangover Primer, y'all already know this is not gonna be decluttered. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna use it up because this is actually fairly new. I've actually been through 2 of these already, so this is my 3rd one. Most of you guys already know this is my favorite primer of all primers, so we will hold on to this. I love how hydrating it is. I love how it just makes my foundation look flawless all day long on my skin, and I will be holding on to this one. Then we have the Tarte Poreless. I actually used to use this a lot on my channel. I used to talk about it a lot. This is a nice primer to use for my T-zone, so, since I do get pretty oily. This is also a mattifying primer, so that is pretty much why I used to always use it on my T-zone. So this is a good primer to use if you also have large pores, if you want to smooth out your skin. This is a good mattifying, you know, pore filling primer. So I'm actually gonna toss this because I've had this for going on 2 years now, I believe, and I feel like this is pretty old, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one. Then I have my e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I used to talk about this thing so freaking much. I have put this in so many favorite videos in the past, and this is, I think this was the one that was empty and I had to get another one, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one out. I believe this is yeah, I can tell this is the one I used a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one out because this one, I can't really get any more product out of it. I don't know why it's still in my drawer, but we'll go ahead and toss this one. Then I have these e.l.f. Booster Drops. Now I really honestly haven't really used these. I think I've used this one time, and it's kind of similar to the Farsali Unicorn, what is it, the Unicorn Essence. I feel like these are kind of similar in a way, but not, you know, exactly the same. But these are, I can't really explain what these are really used for, but I used to put it under my you know, under my what is it, my moisturizer, and I think I've only used this maybe once or twice. So since I never use these, I'm gonna actually go ahead and toss these. Now, as far as the Farsali, I will keep this. I do like how this just preps my skin before I apply my makeup. I know a lot of you have already seen this product, but this is like a really thin pink, which, ooh, I'm almost out of this. Oh yeah. I can barely get any product out. Yeah, it's barely any product coming out. So that tells you right there, I've actually used this quite a few times in the past, and this was a mini size. So since I barely have any product in here, it just makes sense to go ahead and toss it. Then we have the NYX Angel Veil, which I wouldn't say I love this stuff. I've used it in a video where I did one side drugstore, the other side high-end. This has been a while. I feel like it's been almost a year, but I never really reached for this, and since I don't ever reach for it, I'm gonna go ahead and toss it. Then this is not even a primer. This is a luminous serum tint. This was actually inside my foundation drawer, and I just tossed it inside my primer drawer, but this is just a serum tint. I never even used this before, but if you guys have tried this out, let me know. But I guess I'll hold on to it. I don't know. I guess I'll hold. Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and toss this because I've never used it. I've never tried it, and I honestly forgot I had it. But since it's just sitting in my drawer collecting dust, since I've never used it, I guess I'll go ahead and toss it into a giveaway. Then I have the Wet n Wild Matte Primer, which I actually want to put this in my everyday makeup stash for the month of February. I honestly forgot about this primer, but I forgot how good it was. So I do want to toss this back into my makeup rotation. So we will be using this one for the month of February once this month is over. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I like this because for one, it does keep my T-zone pretty matte, and also it's pretty moisturizing too. So it's not too drying. It's just that perfect medium, which I love in a primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. Then we have the Flesh Beauty Illuminating Primer, which I will keep. I do like this. This one actually made it into my favorites video for the month of December. I love how lightweight this primer is. It does a great job with smoothing out my skin, and it's pretty hydrating too. And honestly, I wasn't expecting to like this primer as much as I do, but I really like this. And this one was actually in my everyday makeup stash for the month of December. So I did get some use out of this, and I found myself loving it, so I will hold on to this one. All right, this is not a primer. This is actually a sunscreen, and this is by Benefit Cosmetics. So this is what I'll apply on my face before I apply my moisturizers and my primers. So it's good to use SPF every day on the face, especially if you are going to be outside. So I am going to keep this. I'm definitely going to hold on to this, not going to throw it out or anything, because I got it earlier this year, but this is still available on the Benefit Cosmetics website. But I don't think if they have it on Ulta or anything, but you can pick this up on the Benefit website. It's super thin. It's not one of those SPF products that's going to you know, look ashy on your face. I'll go ahead and rub it in real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But it's very thin, very lightweight, and it wears really nicely under your makeup. So I will keep this. All right, so this is the, what is this? CoverGirl Simply Ageless Anti-Aging Foundation Primer. I've used this a few times in the past. I do like it. This is very similar to the Hourglass primer. It does have that blue tint once you squirt it out and then kind of rub it in. It does kind of look, give you that purplish, bluish, ashy kind of look. But it's not one of those primers that I just have to have in my collection that I'm just, you know, going crazy over. So since I've only used it a few times in the past, honestly, I never reach for this anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and toss this one. Then I have this one by Touch in Sol. This is the No Problem Primer. This is one that I was supposed to take back to Sephora. I honestly was not a fan of this, but I could not find the box. So since I don't have the box, I don't think they'll accept this without the box. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know if they will, but I threw it back into my drawer because I threw away the box, so that is why it's still in my drawer. But I wasn't really a fan of this because, for one, I don't know if it was just the foundation that I was using with it, but I believe, what foundation was I using? I think it was the ColourPop foundation stick, and I used this under the foundation, and like not even by the middle of the day, my face looks so like greasy, especially around my T-zone, and that never happens. Well, it never happens when I wear the ColourPop foundation stick. So I don't know if it was just this primer or I don't know. It was weird, but I really didn't like this because of that. So, but I don't know. Maybe I should, you know, since I don't have the box to return it, maybe I should go ahead and just keep it, try it out with different foundations. Maybe that was just a bad day. I don't know. So I guess I'll go ahead and keep this, hold on to it, and just try it out some more with other foundations. All right, so the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Primer. I'm definitely not gonna toss this. This is really, really, really good if you want that very smooth, like face tune, smooth skin before you apply your foundation. I love the consistency of this stuff too. It's kind of like you're rubbing your face with a moisturizer. I love it, so I will be keeping this. All right, this is actually a primer by Charlotte Tilbury. They sent me a package, you guys. They sent me a package, and almost half of the stuff in the box I couldn't wear because it was for pretty much fair skin. But I kept this because I was very interested in trying this out. This is their Instant Focus Beauty what is it? Instant Focus Beauty Flash Primer. But this is what it looks like. It looks really, really pretty, and I don't know if this will be like, you know, too much for an all-over primer, but this will be a good one to use like during the summertime, or if I want to have that extra glow. Look at that. Look how pretty. Ooh, yes, look at that. This will be really good to use just like around the high points of my cheeks where I usually highlight. So I'm gonna hold on to this. And then we have the Fenty Beauty Primer. Y'all, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and purchase another one because I've had this ever since they launched the primer. So that was almost, when was it? Was it the beginning of last year? I believe it was. And this has a shelf life of 12 months, I believe. Yeah, 12 months. So it's time to go ahead and toss this. I've gotten a lot of use out of it, as you guys can see. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and get a new one. All right, so this is a e.l.f. primer. It doesn't even have the name on it, but what is that? Yeah, it doesn't have a name on it. It's just clear. But I will be keeping this one because I do like this one under my foundation. It's very moisturizing. All right, same goes with Pretty Vulgar, like I was talking about, the one by Touch and Soul. This is also one that I was wanting to return back to Ulta. Not Ulta, but Sephora. But I couldn't find the box. So apparently I threw the box away when I received these in the mail, which is not a good thing to do. But this one, as well as the one by Bobbi Brown. Y'all, I'm so bad. I need to just go ahead and keep the boxes that these products come in because I can't even return these back to Sephora if I wanted to because I don't even have the box. But yeah, these two are the ones that I purchased during the Sephora sale, and I didn't really have a good turnout with them. The Bobbi Brown one is the one, I think it was either this one or the one by Pretty Vulgar. One of them, they kind of gave me these little bitty bumps around my T-zone, which I was not having, so wasn't a fan of that. But these two I am not going to be using. I've already used them though, so if you guys are interested in, you know, trying these out, let me know. I really don't like giving away like products that I've already used, but I mean, all I had to do is just squirt it out. I didn't have to, you know, put my hand inside the bottle or anything like that. So if you want to try these out, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send them to you. Then I have the Weightless Beauty Oil by Kevyn Aucoin. So you just shake it up before you use it. And this is what it looks like. I did a video on this. I actually partnered with them in the past. I did like my realistic summer makeup routine. This is a really, really, really lightweight beauty oil. And when you see beauty oil, you would think, okay, this is gonna be super greasy on the face. But no, once you apply this on your skin, it literally soaks in to where it doesn't look, you know, greasy or too shiny. It literally soaks into the skin perfectly, and it just gives you that natural glow, but it's not like glowy to where it's, you know, looking oily and just nasty all over the face. So I do want to keep holding on to this because I actually want to use this some more and just throw it into like an everyday makeup stash video for the month. But yeah, I do like this. Then we have the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Makeup Base. I have not used this in a very long time, but when I did use it, I use it a lot, like pretty much every day. I love how this wears under the Huda Beauty foundation, so I haven't even reached for this anymore. So honestly, I don't even feel bad with tossing this, so we're gonna go ahead and toss this to the side. So this is, ooh, I haven't even used this. This is a product by Flesh Beauty. It's their shimmer, what is it, shimmer dimmer mattifying stick. Ooh, Why have I not used this? I guess this is like a mattifying primer. I don't know. I have enough product on my hand already, but oh wow. Oh yeah, you can literally feel the mattness, if that's even a word, but oh wow, that's pretty matte. Let me hold on to this because this will be good to use in the summer and springtime. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this. This will be one of those products that I will put on my T-zone. So yeah, let's hold on to this one. All right, Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. This is a good, affordable drugstore primer. If you have large pores, if you just want your face to look smooth under your makeup, this is a good primer to use. I haven't really reached for this, but when I did reach for it, I did use quite a bit of it. So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one to the side because, to be honest with you, I forgot I had it until I opened the drawer. But since I don't really reach for it anymore, I'll go ahead and toss it, but I don't feel bad because I used quite a bit of it when I did use it. So let's go ahead and toss this one to the side. So we're almost done. Let's scoot these up so I can reach them. But this one is Covergirl True Blend Business Base Skin Smoothing Primer. I've actually talked about this and also put this one in a favorites video recently. I love this, you guys. This is one of my favorite drugstore like smoothing primers, and it's also a good moisturizing primer too. So this is a good like 2-in-1. You have a primer that's going to smooth your skin as well as moisturize it. It doesn't allow my makeup to break up throughout the day. It just wears really great under my makeup. So I am going to keep this one. Then we have the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, which I am going to keep. I actually love e.l.f. primers, you guys. Don't sleep on e.l.f. because they have some great products. And what is this? Kula SPF. I think I got this out of an Ipsy bag a while ago and I just threw it in here, but this is an SPF. Never use it. You guys see that it's not even opened, still has a seal on it. If you guys try this out, is it good? Let me know. But I guess I'll hold on to it or just throw it into a giveaway. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and throw this into a giveaway because you guys saw that I forgot I had it. So let's go ahead and just put it in a giveaway. Then we have the Smashbox Primerizer. I'm definitely going to keep this. I love, love, love this primer. Very moisturizing, very lightweight, and I just love how it wears under my makeup. I honestly don't even have to use a moisturizer when I wear this. Same goes with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I honestly don't even have to wear a moisturizer with that, but I like how both of these primers are just like kind of like a 2-in-1, so you have a primer and a moisturizer. So definitely gonna keep this. Then we have this Kors primer, which I am not a fan of. I love most of all the products that I've tried from Kors. This is the only product that I've tried from Kors that does not work for my skin. I hate how this just makes my skin look super oily. It says it's a brightening priming moisturizer. This is so this one is the Wild Rose Brightening Priming Moisturizer. But y'all, when I tell you my face looks like Crisco oil when I use this, this is not good. If you have super duper dry skin, I would probably recommend this, but my skin is combination. So I just have an oily T-zone and the rest of my face, the rest of my skin is pretty normal, but this literally makes my entire face look greasy, oily. It's just not a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one. So these are the Smashbox. We have the Primer Water, which is really, really good. I haven't even used this one yet because this one did come in like a little holiday set. And then I have the Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer, which is also a good primer. I'm gonna keep these because I do like these. This is good to use before I apply my makeup as well as after. So if my makeup looks pretty powdery after I do my makeup, I like to just kind of refreshen my face with this. Also, I feel like when I apply like any type of primer waters on my face before I apply my foundation, it just makes my foundation blend out so much better. So I'm gonna keep this one, and since I haven't opened it, this one is actually gonna go into my everyday makeup stash for the month of February. And since I haven't even used this one yet, but I have used this. It's just, this is just like a little mini size. But since I haven't even opened this one, I'm actually gonna throw this one into a giveaway. So I'll go ahead and put this one to the side. And I have this one by e.l.f. This is their Prep and Hydrate Balm, and I don't think I've used this one already. Have I already used this? I don't think I have. It still has the top on it. Yeah, I haven't even used this yet. If you guys have tried this out, let me know. But yeah, let me know if you tried this. I love e.l.f. primers. I love e.l.f. products in general. So I'm actually really excited to try this out. That's crazy. I have products that I haven't even used. So that right there is a problem. Then the Tatcha Silk Canvas, which y'all already know, I am not going to toss this. This is just a mini size. This one came in a little gift set. So I'm going to keep this one. This is a pretty pricey primer, and this mini size, I feel like this is gonna last me a while because a little bit of this product goes a very long way. You don't have to use a lot of this, so definitely gonna keep this one. All right, what is this? Why is this in here? This is my MAC paint pot. I have had this for at least 4 years, and I put a good dent into it. This is what I used to use on my eyes before I applied my eyeshadow, and now I don't even use primers on my eyes. I just use like a concealer, but I used to use this all the time. This is in the shade Laying Low. It's the perfect color to use as a base before applying eyeshadow. So this is super old. Let's go ahead and toss it. Then this is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I've actually used quite a bit of this product in the past. I used to use this one. I like how this one just smooths out my skin. Kind of like the Tatcha Silk Canvas in a way. It's very smoothing on the skin. Honestly, don't know why I don't reach for it anymore, but I feel like this is pretty old. I've had this before we even moved here to the Atlanta area, and we've actually been here for a little over a year now, but this has been with me for at least 2 years. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. Then we have the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I'm gonna throw this one away. Well, not throw it away. I've actually used this a few times, but I wasn't really a fan of this primer. So since I've only used it a couple of times, I can actually give it to, one of you if you are interested in trying out this primer. So it does have that cooling feeling once you apply it on your skin, but honestly, I never reached for it anymore, and I wasn't really a fan of it. So let me know if you guys want to try this out, and I will ship it to you. Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which I am definitely not throwing this out. I love using this during the colder months. It's super thick. Well, it's not super thick, but it does have that thick consistency. So I definitely prefer using this around this time of the year. So I don't even know why this is at the back of my drawer. I need to go ahead and use this up. This is my, I think, second or third bottle. I got this during the Sephora sale, but I do like how this wears under my makeup. I don't even have to wear a moisturizer when applying this. So this is a good primer and a moisturizer in one. So I do want to keep this one. Then we have the ColourPop All-Star Matte Blur Primer. I've actually used this. I'm almost out of this product. I feel like there's barely any product left in here, but I do want to go ahead and throw this to the side or toss it because I've pretty much used all of it up, and I honestly don't reach for it anymore as much as I did. But I do like how this one is a kind of like a matte primer, but it's not like super duper mattifying on the skin. It kind of goes on like a moisturizer, and it wears comfortably under my makeup. It does not, allow my makeup to break up or anything like that. So I do like this. It's just that I don't reach for it anymore, and I feel like, I have so many other primers that I need to start reaching for. So let's go ahead and toss this one to the side. Then we have, these are the CoverGirl Vitalist Go Glow. So these are like illuminating primer. So if you want to wear these under your foundation, especially like during the spring and the summertime, just to give you that extra glow, you can do that. You can also kind of mix these into moisturizers if you want. So you can definitely use these several different ways, but I don't even reach for these anymore. They're just sitting there collecting dust. So we're going to go ahead and toss them. Okay, so this is one by Hard Candy. This is their Sheer Envy Stick It to Pores Mattifying Pore. Ooh, that's a lot to say. Mattifying Pore Primer Stick. I love this, you guys. I honestly don't hear anyone talk about any products from Hard Candy, but this right here, girl, this is what you need if you have an oily T-zone, if you have large pores. This kind of like the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is going to smooth out your skin. It's going to make your foundation look super flawless. I do want to keep this one. I think this is actually one of the primers that I featured in my favorite primer video, which I filmed It's been a while, but I think this is actually one that made it into that video, along with some of the primers that I've already mentioned. But let's go ahead and keep this one. All right, I think this is an eyeshadow primer. Yeah, this is by Profusion, which I honestly haven't even tried this one out yet. I just threw it in my drawer, but this is an eyeshadow primer by Profusion. If you guys have already tried this out, let me know. I think I was thinking to do like a half face of Drugstore, the other half of high-end products, and using this and comparing it to the Fenty Beauty primer. I think that's what I was gonna do, but if you've already used this or tried this out and you like it, let me know. I will go ahead and keep this though. Speaking of Fenty Beauty primer, I have it right here, which I love this stuff, you guys. This is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow primers, even though I honestly don't even use eyeshadow primer. I love how it just makes the eyeshadows go on so much better, so much more vibrant. So I will keep this one in my collection as well. Then we have this one by Benefit Cosmetics, which I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this in a giveaway or give to one of you guys if you guys are interested. This is their Professional Pearl Primer. I don't even think I've opened, have I even used this? Probably swatched it, but that's probably about it. But I honestly don't think I will be using this. So since I won't be using this, I will go ahead and toss this to the side. If you guys are interested in trying this out, let me know, or I'll just put it into a giveaway. So yeah. All right, so this Glam Glow mask does not even need to be in here. I don't know why I have it in here. I just threw it in there, but yeah. Then I have this one by YSL. This is their All Hours primer, and I've used this maybe twice in the past. It's pretty old. I had this maybe about 2 years, going on 2 years now. I feel like it's definitely not worth it. It's super, super, super liquidy. And I just honestly, I feel like it didn't do anything for my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one. Then the last few primers, we have this one by Kevyn Aucoin, which I love. I love this stuff, you guys. This is their Sensual Skin Primer. This, I love the pump on it because you just pump it out like this and the product comes out. So it, you know, eliminates all the mess. It's very moisturizing, very lightweight, which I love. And I just love how this wears under my makeup. So I will go ahead and keep this one. And then I have this by Tarte. This isn't even a primer. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance Drops. I don't even use these. I don't know why these are in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and toss this maybe into a giveaway or just I don't know. I'll go ahead and toss this one though. And this isn't even a primer either. This is the Best Damn Beauty Lip Mask by Nicole Guerrero. Ooh, I got this like 2-3 years ago. This has been in my collection for a while. So this is what it looks like. It's just a lip mask that I used to always apply on my lips before I went to bed. Very moisturizing. I don't know why it's in this drawer, but I've had this for a long time. So let me go ahead and toss this. All right, you guys, so these are all of the primers up to right here. These and down. These are all the ones that I'm going to be keeping. I have these few right here that I'm going to go ahead and I guess put in a giveaway, like this one right here, which is brand new. This one right there. These other ones I've actually opened up, kind of used and swatched. These two I definitely used, but I'll be giving those away. And then these over here are the ones that I'm going to be throwing away. Excuse the light. I have my light right here because the lighting is really bad today. The sun is not out, so we're struggling with light. But yeah, let's go ahead and put these in my drawer so they can look organized. And by the way, we're going to be using my Sonny Acrylic, which I love, 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 love this thing. I use it for my foundations and my concealers, and I just love how it displays my products. So let's go ahead and fill this up. All right, you guys, so we are all organized with my primers. This looks so much better. I promise you guys, I feel so much better once I declutter all of my makeup and just, ooh, the light is going in and out. But I feel so good once I organize all my makeup and declutter, you know, take out things I don't use, take out things I don't need. But it just feels so good to just have a drawer that's organized and all of it just displayed so I can easily pick out whatever I need. Love it. So yes. All right, you guys, so that is all that I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know which video you want to see next as far as my decluttering series. Do you want to see eyeshadow palettes? Do you want to see face powders? Do you want to see, what else do I have? I know I have a random drawer behind me that has a lot of random products like lip liners. eyeliners, mascaras, just a lot of random products. I need to go ahead and go through that drawer too. So let me know which video you want to see next as far as my decluttering videos. I do have a lot more videos that I'm going to be putting on my channel, but as far as like the decluttering videos, let me know which ones you guys will be most interested in seeing next. But yeah, that is all that I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you thumbs it up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.